Last one here for you, and I'm sure this is one that you get every year when you come to the Combine. Is there a moment in one of these interviews that stands out to you, and what is it about those kinds of moments that stand out when it comes to certain prospects?
You're meeting people that they've, especially nowadays, it's very interesting to hear how much some of these guys are getting paid in NIL, and it's very interesting. But an interesting one that happened today. We had a player that come in that, and it's speed dating, so they get to go around. They have to go around, and it's 20 minutes, and they don't have a lot of bathroom breaks. Well, he was coming from the other side of the building and came around to ours, and he said, I really got to go to the bathroom. And he was already late for our meeting, and he sat down. He said, let's do this, and then he had to get up and go to the bathroom. So every year is a unique experience somewhere.
Smokey! Smokey, is that you, Smokey? Is that you over there taking a dump? What's up, Charles? How we doing this evening, baby? How you like that intro there, man? It said the player had to get up. He had to go to the bathroom. I wonder if it was number one or number two. What you think? No? Maybe KELZ want to participate a little bit,
I'd rather not want to participate.
No, number one, number two. He said he got to go to the bathroom. I'm thinking he got to go.
KELZ thinking that's TMI, BG. That's TMI.
Trying to add a little context for all my creators out there. No, you got to have that hook, baby. You got to be able to draw people in on the first of the video. But top of the evening to everybody. It is 7 p.m. on the West Coast, baby. It's prime time, day 2, NFL Combine recap. We're streaming live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and on YouTube. So shout out to everybody this Friday evening. I got my crew here, but hey, my girl KELZ got the intels. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know my girl KELZ got the intel. So we got the wide receiver interviews from the Combine today. So if you're just tapping in, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you hit the share button, baby. Help the algorithm get jumping, especially over here on Facebook. We'll get some shout outs in a minute. But let's go through these wide receiver interviews right quick. Let's start off with our guy, Ted Aroa. How about that?
One of the most reliable wide receivers in college football. Are you surprised by the criticism that you're hearing?
I'm sorry?
Are you surprised by the criticism that you're hearing leading up to the draft?
Yeah, I mean, of course, you don't ever want to hear other coaches or the teams that you potentially want to play for talk about you. But at the end of the day, it's their job to find the pros and cons of my game. And, it's a business decision for them, and I totally get it.
Have you spoken to the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, perfect.
Formal meeting?
Yes, sir.
Have you met with the Jets? And what do
The most
How about that? Y'all know we already went over wide receivers here. We went over running back in the first edition of position predictions. We got offensive linemen coming up this week, but I want to start off with my girl KELZ because she brought the intels. How you liking that interview with Ted Aroa there?
That's good. I like him. Oh, I like him a lot. But I see him jumping off the board before he even get to us.
Right. Likelihood. I mean, he's first round wide receiver type. You know what I mean? Were you able to glean anything from that interview there, Charles? The truth, let us know.
I think that he's going to go off the board, honestly. I would love to have him in Dallas, but I think he's going to be gone.
So who else is going to be gone? We're going to keep that question going here in just a second. We're going to get to this other clips. We got some other clips of the wide receivers here today. This is KELZ with the intels here, y'all. Y'all not seeing this. This ain't on YouTube. This ain't on nobody else's. This is from the intels. Here is Luther Burden III from Missouri in his Combine interview. Let me just add.
Luther, have you spoken to the Dallas Cowboys?
Let me add it to the stage and get my shit together.
Everything I could do, route running, catching, running fast, all that type of stuff. So,
Luther, have you spoken to the Dallas Cowboys? Oh, have you spoken with the Dallas Cowboys?
I can't answer that.
Oh, okay.
Luther, you said when you committed to Mizzou that you wanted to build a pipeline from St. Louis to Mizzou. Time at Columbia, how
the coaches.
Hey y'all, we got a double entendre here. Luther Burden III is pleading the fifth. What's up with that? He said he can't say if he talked to the Cowboys or not. KELZ, talk to us.
So the thing is, you could say who you talk to. You just can't say what the conversation was about in those meetings. And I don't want to make assumptions, but I'm guessing that's something his agent told him to say because they don't want word to
that's
get out.
That's some gamesmanship between the agents and what's going on here, maybe trying to drive value or cause some curiosity. Is that what that is?
That's what I'm that's the only gauging that I'm getting out of it, that his agent said, let's just keep whoever we talk to on the low.
Got you. Let me talk to my guy, Charles the Truth. What you think about Luther Burden III pleading the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
It's the same what KELZ is saying, is that they cannot say but too much, and the agents are involved, so they have to be publicly correct when they're standing in front of a podium like that. So we're not going to know all the details, and also too, I think that could potentially, if they did say that, then that could say other teams that Dallas is looking at this kid. It can create a mess. So I think he's listening to his agent.
Got you. All right, let's go on and let's get to the third wide receiver here. Y'all know I've been driving this train, baby. Y'all know everybody here on the show is on the Dez to Tez train. Are we going to get the Junior Adams effect in Dallas? Let's hear what our guy, Tez Johnson, had to say at the Combine today.
Former wide receiver coach, Coach Adams, is now the Dallas Cowboys wide receiver coach. So how did he help you with your development?
Honestly, Coach Junior Adams changed my whole game. I didn't run routes at first when I came from Troy. I just ran past everybody because I was fast. He definitely told me as soon as I got there, hey, you're going to have to run routes, learn coverages, pre-snap reads, and stuff like that. So he definitely put me in point of contact with, like, Cooper Kupp and those guys like that. So he definitely helped me a lot, changed my game tremendously. Just being able to learn from a Super Bowl winner like Cooper Kupp and just being hands-on with me and through text messages and stuff like that is definitely one of those things that you'll never forget for sure.
And have you spoken with the Dallas Cowboys?
Say it again?
Have you spoken with the Dallas Cowboys?
No, sir.
Okay.
Ooh, hasn't spoke with the Cowboys. Tez Johnson from Oregon. You know, the Junior Adams effect. Y'all remember our brand new wide receiver coach, Junior Adams from Oregon, top wide receiver coach in college football, is now the wide receiver coach in Dallas. Talk to me, KELZ. What do you think about Tez not talking to the Cowboys?
No, he said he did.
Oh, I thought he said he didn't.
No, he said he did.
Okay, well then I retract my statement for the fifth. I can't plead the fifth. I retract my statement. So how do you feel about him talking to the Cowboys? This obviously helps the narrative then.
I mean, I like it. I like it.
What was you able to extrapolate from that little DM message?
He's going to be there for the second round.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to linger.
Second round?
Mm-hmm.
So wide receiver, is it still wide receiver? Are we still looking at running back wide receiver 1 and 2 in the draft coming? Is the strategy still the same at the war room?
Strategy is still the same in the war room unless one of them teams bust a bracket.
I heard that. So y'all heard it from the intels. My girl KELZ, and she's in DC. You know, she got the intels. My guy Charles the Truth is out there too in that area. What do you extract, or what did you glean from that Tez Johnson interview there? He said didn't even run routes. He said he just was fast and ran past people.
Well, when you got that lightning speed, fast speed like that, I mean, in college, man, that's all you need to know, really. I mean, it's just to be able to get open. I mean, he uses his speed, but I like what he said in the interview, that he was polished in his game, stepping it up to a higher level than he had before because of the coach. And that speaks volumes that he's here in Dallas now, and I can see the connection there. And you guys know how I feel about it. I love this kid. If he's on the board, I hope and pray he comes to Dallas.
All right. Well, that's the wide receiver wrap up there. You know, we covered them in episode 2 of position projections. We got offensive linemen coming up this week. So if you're keeping up with us here, you know what I mean? We're going to be talking about the offensive linemen today. We're doing a recap on the Combine here very shortly, so stay tuned. Offensive line is coming up, but today we had some defensive backs, and my guy Charles forwarded me some stats here. Take a look at this 40-yard dash right quick. What impressed you out of this 40-yard dash right here?
I mean, come on, Maxwell Harrison, 4.28 40-yard dash speed time is just it's amazing. And if that kid was not on y'all's draft board, or he wasn't on, you know who he is now, and he definitely raised his stock today for sure.
KELZ, how you feeling about that 40-yard dash, top 10 performers right there for day 2 at the Combine?
Looks good to me. I do see, hold on, leave it up. 1,
Nick,
2.
KELZ counting how many people we got on our board.
Jacob Parrish is on our board. Nick Immerware from South Carolina, he's on our board. Who else, Kels? I think there's only 2 that I see.
And Jadae Barron.
So how many is that? What's that run that up to there, Kels?
3.
That's 3 cornerbacks. That's on a 40.
Okay.
So let me tell people what they did today. They did today just like they did yesterday with the linebackers and the edges. So the first group today were the cornerbacks, and then the second groups were the safeties.
Okay. And what anything stick out to you? I mean, the 40 times today. I know we had I seen a guy named Kobe Bryant out there. He's on the Dallas Cowboys draft radar. Is that right?
Yes, he is.
That's Kobe that's Kobe Cobee.
Yeah,
Bryant.
And his actual name is Jacoby.
Oh, Jacoby. Okay, Kobe for short.
But they call him Kobe for short. What I did this year that was different from last year is I mainly focused on the targets that the Cowboys are seriously looking at that's on their draft board.
Okay. And is there any videos that I know because you sent me like 50-11, so thank you. Is there any of those that you wanted to go over right now, or do we want to just flip this to Charles and let him see what he got to say about these 40-yard dash times? Let me know, Kels, which video you want to get back to when we flip it back. Charles, what you think about these speed times, baby? You know, the Cowboys, they got 3 of them on the board.
Yeah, 3 of those guys, all 3 of the guys on the board impressed me today in the 40-yard dash and in their individual drills too. The one kid that really I like personally out of all of them is the guy Nick Immerware from South Carolina. He is 6'3", 228 pounds, and this kid is running under a 4.4 in a 40-yard dash. Yes, sir. And
that's a freak.
He's a safety, guys. He's a safety.
Wow.
Let me just say, Sean Taylor in the middle of our field.
Ooh.
This dude is a beast. I would love to have him in Dallas.
Is that like old shoddy Cam Chancellor vibes? Is that what I hear you saying over there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like it, Kels. What you think about it? Cam Chancellor vibes in Dallas with shoddy. Say what? Running back for the 2.0.
Yes.
Okay, I love it. I did like Zay Alexander. And Trey Amos. I'm trying to pull up the combine IQ. I'm sorry, I got like 4 different devices in front of me with different things.
Well, let's talk some. Okay, no, you got it ready?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is there any news? Another day, another trade for Micah Parsons is. Now we got our own fan base writer saying he wants to be traded to the Eagles. Like, I mean, what's really going on, Kels? Is it just all hype out there on our guy Micah still, or what?
Yeah, as many times he said F the Eagles, that
I even heard one guy say that he would go, if he went to the Eagles, he would be a sellout. They would call Micah a sellout if he left Dallas and went to the Eagles. I know there's a bunch of Eagle fans that follow us here be happy with that shit. But
here's the thing: if he gets traded to the Eagles, it's not that much say he can do, because that's between the organization, the front office, and the agent.
Well, speaking of the front office, what's this? Is there any truth to the Cowboys contacted Tennessee, one of the East 8 NFL teams that we continue to see Mike Florio continue to put the D in his mouth with? Like, what's going on? Did the Cowboys contact Tennessee for this number 1 trade pick that you know of?
No.
I know. I was curious too, Kels. I had told BG, I was like, man, he posted it and he said he was on 105.3 to Fan. So I was like, man, is this really the truth?
What?
Me and BG were about him just posting that about the trade and calling up Tennessee for the first.
Well, I mean, it was on the first day. It was yesterday at the combine that they kicked it off. We understand the NFL's got the combine going, so they need a little hype. Who they call up? They call 1-800-JERRY. Give us some free press.
But here's my thing: how you want to draft? Not draft. How you going to trade a player that has not been drafted yet for a player you already had?
Exactly.
But the funny thing is, me and Charles were talking about this. Remember, Charles, we were talking about Mike Florio. What was the first thing I asked you? You remember what the first thing I asked you when you told me that was?
Who's the source?
Who did Mike Florio get it from? He said some dude. Some dude, some fucking Cowboy fan on the street. That's what you got that idea from? Like, look, folks, there is a lot of bad press going around. I know y'all see it on Facebook. I've talked about it here, how to identify a fake Facebook fan page. Shout out to everybody on LinkedIn and YouTube. I know y'all ain't got to hear this, but on Facebook, it's real ratchet over here, especially with the fake news. Now, actually, I see it on YouTube too a lot too as well. These AI channels that are popping up with the robots talking in the back. But not to get off the track, there's a lot of fake news out there, and you got to pay attention. Like, always check the source. You see, I didn't come on here in BDG talking about running this hype up, talking about, oh, the Cowboys go call Tennessee and we go trade Micah, we go get the guy, yeah. And like we said, what we say in college, what do we do, Charles? We all wrote papers in college. What do? We must cite the source.
Yep.
Cite your sources, baby. This ain't, you know what I mean? Per source. But I didn't want to get off on a tangent here. But getting back to these DBs and these cornerbacks, what else stood out to you today, Charles? That I know, because I know you was heavy into the combine today. You keeping me abreast. I appreciate it.
The other kid that I like was Jacob Parrish, which is on our board as well. From, Kansas State. He ran a 4.35 in his 40-yard dash. He also rated him in the athletic category at a 94. Okay, so what that in terms means, guys, is athletic ability as a talented player on the field, which was he rated very high. I know he's on our board as well. Safety, I mentioned his name, Nick Emerwar from South Carolina. The other kid that really impressed me, which I know he's not on our board, is Billy Bowman from Oklahoma.
I remember we were talking about him in a mock draft. Yeah,
in the mock drafts, he's going in like in the third, maybe slipping down into the fourth to fifth round safety, whatever. I know he's not on Dallas's draft, but the kid did raise his stock today, which impressed me personally. And it was another guy that was on my board that I really liked. Oh, Caleb Ransall from Tulane. He ran a 4.33 40-yard dash from Tulane. He rose his stock. He was very impressive on his individual drills as well.
Nice. I'm on the NFL.com website. Is there anywhere that you need me to go to check out that IQ? Where is that? Combine IQ?
That's it.
Is that where you're at, KELZ? What did you want to do there? So there I am. Yeah, I was on the tracker. The Combine IQ is the next tab over. So boom, here we are. This is great. Tell everybody what this Combine IQ is, KELZ, that you discovered and shared with me today.
So this Combine IQ, the whole Combine section that's on the NFL's website is tracking everything that has happened that is happening now at the Combine. So right now I'm under the Combine IQ. It gives the players, you'll see the player's name, but it also will give what they did during the 40-yard dash, their speed, the 10-yard dash, their vertical, their broad, and some of their drills that they.
Do you know what these color codes are going on? Look like green might be better. Yeah, 82. Is that just the draft grade they get? Oh, athleticism. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, you even got a drop down menu here. Boy, they getting real technical with things.
So it says like the blue is elite, green is good, yellow is average, and the red is below.
Okay, that's a pretty neat tool right there.
I like the Georgia safety Malachi Starks.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this back up on here. I know she's giving me a hint, so let me get it back up on here. Malachi Starks, is he on there?
Mm-hmm.
He ran a 4.5 in his 40-yard dash.
What is he? DB what? What number, you know?
Georgia, he should be the second rated DB in the draft.
Not Malachi Moore, no.
Malachi Starks. University of Georgia.
Oh, there he goes right there.
There he is.
All right, so is it pulling it up? What happened?
I know, I was trying to play with it too, KELZ. Is there any way you can zoom in and try to make it bigger, or does it allow you to do that on this, or no?
No.
Yeah. Hold on.
Unless you
hold on. Let me ninja it right quick.
Okay.
Just a second. If I can get to the right stuff here. Zoom.
What I wish was that this was.
How's that looking? That better?
Yeah.
Okay,
better,
so we want to go to DBs. Is that where we're at?
Yeah,
cornerback.
DBs.
Cornerbacks. All right. So what are we looking at? Is there a particular we still want to go to Malachi? Is that what we want to do?
Malachi Starks.
How do we get over there? Y'all bear with us because we're just learning how to use this tool too. I'll drop the link in the comments so that way y'all can check it out while we're figuring it out over here too as well. If you're just tapping in for the first time, do us a favor, leave us a comment, let us know where you're watching from. Give it up for my girl KELZ with the intels. First, Charles turned us on to the mock draft simulator. Now KELZ got the combine IQ.
So his 40-yard dash, he ran a 4.5. His vertical was 33. He didn't do the broad. The cone drill was 7.267. So he's basically average. Hold on, let me click on that.
Oh, boom. I got
athleticism is 67, so he's good.
We got him down here. So were you on Malachi?
Yeah, Malachi Stark.
Let me see if I can get this ninja up now. Hold on.
His production is 78, which is good.
Hey, there go.
His draft score is 78.
All right, we'll get to that one in a minute. I didn't see him on there. But anyway, you guys get the picture here. You can go play with it. The link is down there in the comments. They got all kind of nerd ninja stats going on over here. Combine IQ. I mean, man, they got the stats over there. That's what I'm talking about.
DB50. Look for DB50.
DB50. Yeah, they only got the 1 through 35 on there. Hold on. Let me see here. No, we're going 50. No, that's a different guy. Y'all bear with us, maybe we're gonna get to it. There you go, right there.
There you go.
Did we get it?
Bingo. We get it.
Is that him?
Yep.
Yeah. Boom. Look at her. Boy, we learning on the fly. Look at her talk about OJT. Go ahead, break it down, KELZ.
So his top speed is 23.12 miles per hour. His max acceleration was 5.36 yards. Like I said, he scored real high for his draft score, which was 78.
Okay. And in terms of DBs today, I know you shared some intel with me too. Also, Wanye Thomas. Does everybody know Wanye Thomas? You know who Wanye Thomas is, Charles?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's got a brother, I guess, that's at the combine. Is that right,
Yes,
KELZ?
he plays for Florida State.
Yeah. Is that right?
That's his Thomas' brother.
Azarie Thomas.
Is that him? Let me see. Is this him right here? Is this who you talking about, KELZ?
Yeah, that's my cupcake buddy.
Oh, Wanye. So Wanye has a brother that is a cornerback also in the combine today?
Mm-hmm.
His name is it Azarie Thomas? Is that him?
Azarie Thomas.
Azarie. Okay, let me get it right. Because been known to murder a name.
Brother.
But you got a picture there with Wanye though, right?
Yes.
Where was that at?
This was so the first one was at the hotel when the team came for the last game of 2024. And then a few months later, when the team came for the November 24th game, this was at the same hotel. So he recognized me. He hugged me from behind. He was like, sis. And I was like, hey, boo.
That's what's up.
Cupcakes today. And he was like, yep. So his someone that he patronizes here that he knows came to the hotel with cupcakes and stuff. So we was eating cupcakes. And I finally saw his baby who was a few months old, because when I first met him, she was expecting. So now the baby is here and everything. So he showed me pictures of the baby and all the milestones that he has done since he's been here. And I was like, oh, he's so cute. And he's chunky. So, yeah. And then we just went to the restaurant and chilled.
Yeah. Charles, you got any cool pictures like that? You see how KELZ was smiling, talking about One Thomas over there? You see that?
I see that.
But KELZ had a look at KELZ. She cheesy. Look at her. She cheesy. Look at her. That's what I'm talking about.
That's my buddy.
I know. I love how, when Cowboys always come out there to DC, KELZ she always got the pulse. She knows what's going on with her team. She's deep into the combine. She's probably a lot deeper than most men out there. I know she's deeper than I was in the combine today too, and I know my guy Charles was today. What else from the combine today can you tell us about that stood out to you?
Oh, what's
anything?
that? What? What's that?
Anything we want to just throw up a mock draft simulator right quick just for shits and giggles or what?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, I will say this: me and
hold on, KELZ got somebody else you want to talk about?
Me and KELZ will be going to the draft. We will be there to combine next year.
You can book it. I'm going. We talked about this, so yeah. BDG gonna be there. Combine is gonna be an event. It's a free event, right, KELZ?
If Pat McAfee can have his show there, why can't we?
Well, it's getting visibility.
So I want to say that Ohio State, because they also had running back formal meetings today too. One of our target running backs from Ohio State, Quashawn Judkins, he spoke on what separates him amongst this year's draft. He is set to have a formal interview today with the Cowboys. So I'm waiting for that to drop. Boise State's, I want everyone to just chill out for a minute when I say this. Ashton Genty, he did acknowledge that he would love to play for the Cowboys because he grew up with them, watching them and everything. But he has not met with the team at the combine. There were 4 teams that did not meet with Ashton Genty, and the Cowboys is one of them. That does not mean.
Thank you, because I want to say for folks that are out there listening, there's everybody want to run tell that it's bad. They didn't talk to GD. Told you they not gonna draft him. What does that mean? Just because we didn't talk to him at the combine?
That does not mean that he is off the draft board. They could either speak with him at his pro day, which is coming up in March. They can also speak with him at the 30 visit. They can also speak to him at the Cowboys day with the prospects. So those are 3 events that they can speak with him. The only difference is they are allotted more time at pro days, at college pro days, the Cowboys day, and the NFL 30. The combine, each team is allotted 18 minutes per player.
Okay, perfect.
So just want to.
So it's not a bad thing that GT has not talked to the Cowboys. That does not mean that the Cowboys are not going to, because they didn't talk to him. Because somebody out there writing an article, they're creating a fake Facebook page right now talking about they're not drafting them.
Right. And
I hate the Cowboys. I'm throwing my jersey in the trash. We're not drafting Jinky.
Right.
Or you just be a whole trick and just take off a Dallas Cowboy jersey and put on the Eagles jersey. You know what I mean? Some folks got to really switch up to stay alive on these Facebook streams.
Exactly. Ohio State's wide receiver Mika Mbuka, he has met informally with the Cowboys. He said it was awesome. He met with the wide receiver coach, Junior Adams, who he has had a good relationship with since high school. So that's another relationship plug right there. Kansas running back Devin Neal hasn't spoken with the Cowboys. Of course, we know Luther Burden. He declined to share with teams he met with. His a new pop-up that came that's now appearing on the Cowboys wide receiver draft board. Miami's Xavier Respro. He met informally with the Cowboys, and he has spoke with passing game specialist Ken Dorsey. The Cowboys will hold a private workout with Auburn's tight end Rivaldo Fairweather in early April. Fairweather is 6'3", 246 pounds, and had an excellent week at the Shrine in Frisco. And
that's a tight end?
Yep.
Damn.
And he leaves Auburn as the program's all-time leader in receptions by 69 by any tight end, a mark he's met in just 2 seasons.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. Special shout out to all of the star givers that donated stars. We got our stars champion on with us live tonight. There he goes. And let's my guy Jay Nichols try to come in the midnight hour and drop about a 40 piece. It looks like my guy Charles is going to be able to take his pick. So if this sticks, you going to make your pick now, Charles, or you going to wait till after midnight? You don't want to jinx yourself.
I don't know. I'll wait.
And then
Got him.
The Cowboys, I waited until after the combine was over with, but the Cowboys targeted DBs and tight ends for today's combine. For the DBs, we have Texas cornerback Jahdae Barron, Michigan, cornerback Will Johnson, Kansas cornerback Kobe Bryant, Georgia safety Malachi Starks, LSU cornerback Zai Alexander, Ole Miss cornerback Trey Amos, Notre Dame's cornerback Benjamin Morrison, Merlin's safety Dante Trader Jordan, Kansas State cornerback Jacob Parrish, South Carolina safety Nick Amenwari, tight end Auburn, Ravado Fairweather, Bowling Green State University, Harold Fanning. I think I did send you some video of that. Oregon's tight end, Terrence Ferguson, UCLA, Molika Matavo, Texas Tech, Jalen Connors, and LSU's Mason Taylor. Mason Taylor is the son of Hall of Famer Jason Taylor.
Jason Taylor from Miami.
Okay.
Dolphins.
So we got a real-time dilemma going on here. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I see that Kobe wears number 2. You know what that means, right?
No.
What's that mean? Come on, man. Come on. Now we're gonna run triple deuces around here. Okay.
Genty.
We're gonna be the ones to talk about the triple deuces. What you got, Charles? Go ahead.
J. Lou, Genty, and Kobe. I mean,
okay, so just say Genty falls at 12, who wears number 2. And wait a minute, before we get into this conversation, KELZ, has there been any update on J. Lou's? Because I know there was some news that I think came out on J. Lou with the contract. Any movement on that? I know we can't sign anybody, but what are you hearing?
The agents met with the front office. As of right now, no offer has been made or seen by any parties.
Got you. But yeah, we're the first talking about this over here, right? So just say, because y'all know I'm on the Ask the Genty train, so hear me out. He wears number 2. J. Lou wears number 2. Now we got Stephen Jones out there saying he wants to re-sign J. Lou, right? So say they do sign J. Lou, and we get into this predicament. Like there's gonna be I think Jerry's gonna have a pay-per-view match with J. Lou, Kobe Bryant. Can you imagine the name J. Lou, Kobe Bryant, and Ashton Genty pay-per-view in the Dallas Cowboys locker room to duke it out for number 2, man? Who you got? Who you putting your money on, Charles?
I'll put my money on the dog, man. J. Lou, baby, all day long.
You say Rooks ain't coming in and getting nothing, huh? Well, a lot of folks don't understand, right? Because KELZ brought up a good point. I think
they don't understand. It's a respect thing, and I don't know. It's just like you said. You're being former military, BG. You know what it is, man. The man's wore the number 2 in Dallas. He's proved himself.
But Jerry, though, if we draft Genty, if we draft Genty, Jerry gonna tell J. Lou like he told CeeDee Lamb to pick a different number.
He gonna crack the whip.
But Kobe Bryant coming in for number 2 and Ashton Genty, man, Jerry licking his chops right now. I know who my girl KELZ got her money on. She ain't even got to say it twice.
No, because I can tell you which jersey number he's going to get.
Oh, just drop it on us then.
If we draft Genty or any running back, they will wear the number 20.
Ooh, Tony Pollard vibes, huh?
Tony Pollard. Okay.
Because right now, Dalvin Cook may not sign with us again.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
so
I'm not mad at that either.
So he will get the number 20.
Well, you know what KELZ just did to my shit, Charles? Wah, wah, wah,
Wah,
wah,
wah,
wah. So that means if
wah.
we do draft, Ashton Jeanty, he gonna have to wear 2-0. He gonna get Deuce all right. But I just thought that was interesting taking a look at Kobe
But
Bryant because just that name alone.
But the thing is, it will look good on him though. That number will look good on him. And if we get
who you talking about? You talking about 20 on
Genty.
20 on Genty?
Yeah, Genty, 20.
Man, come on. Y'all give it up for my girl KELZ here. Y'all are getting stuff. Y'all are getting nuggets here. You're not going to get anywhere else. Do me a favor. You're tapping in late. Press the like button. Share this video, baby. We're wrapping it up here on DBs today. Day 2 combine at the recap. I just know Jerry liked to sell some jerseys, and I just thought that was interesting, man. Another guy with the number 2, because you know how them players actually buy out folks for don't they do that? They can pay each other money or something so they can wear them number jerseys if they want.
Of course they do.
And I could see. Honestly, I could either see, I could see Genty wearing 20 more than 15. Kobe, let's say if we get Kobe, because Kobe is going to be there. He's not going in the first round. We could probably pick him up in the 5th. Use one of our 5th rounds for him. He could wear number 15.
Okay, well, I'm glad we got that situated because we don't need no extra drama.
Has solidified and earned number 2.
J. Lou, you heard it right here. My girl KELZ said J. Lou got 2. Get in line, Rooks. Which brings up a good point because we all had before we wrap it up here today. Remember, we was having this conversation that a lot of folks or a lot of fans may not realize this or not, but when rookies are drafted, they don't even get a star on their helmet in training camp, right, KELZ?
Depends.
Okay, so let's get into this because I want folks that maybe not be aware of this to understand. Look, just because this guy comes in and gets this number, look, they got to even get a star on their helmet first. Tell folks how they get a star on their helmet at training camp, KELZ.
Depends. So, if you are a first-round pick, you are automatically on the 53-man roster.
Wow, there we go.
So that means you're coming off the bus straight to the field ready to play. Practice or no practice. You will have a star on your helmet. Now, anything under that, your helmet is blank unless it's a preseason game. Then they will slap the star on your helmet. And then after the preseason game is over with, they will take the star off. And the way that the star is still the double star, but the adhesive is different.
KELZ with the entails right there. You got to earn that star around these parts, right, Charles? How you feel about that, baby? I know you were familiar with that too, but we had this conversation like Rooks got to earn they got to earn that star, baby.
Yeah, you got to earn it, man. I mean, shit. You coming in here to Dallas, whatever, and thinking you're a damn prima donna, and you come in here and thinking you're gonna put up numbers. Well, show me. Don't talk about it. Show me on that field.
I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%.
And then the Cowboys is the, how can I say it? We have started that because other teams have implemented that. They don't put the team
the mascot, the decal
on the helmet.
Yeah, I remember a few years ago, I remember seeing that, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. They don't get their stars on their helmets. They got to earn that shit in camp. You know what I mean? But you broke it down here. You said first round player means off the bus, jack, put on your pads, you in the game.
Yeah, and then the Cowboys always promote it on their social media. Earn the star as soon as the draft is over.
Correct.
Earn the star, and you will see their You will see their names on the back of their helmet, but you will see it without no star.
Got you. And speaking of that, before we wrap it up out of here, still, you said running back, wide receiver is still sticking, right? The plan at the War Room hasn't changed. So if you're tapping in or you watch this after the fact, make sure you use #replay and let us know which position should the Dallas Cowboys draft round 1. Now, we're not talking about name. We're talking about the position. Today we had cornerbacks and DBs and tight ends and things like that. We've already covered wide receivers and running backs. Who should the Cowboys draft first? So make sure you answer that question down there in the comments today if you watch that after the fact and use #replay because, my staff here, special guest co-hosts here, they giving it up, y'all. I mean, they keep my inbox dinging or ringing, especially on a Friday. They keep my DMs ringing like Dr. Dre does. I appreciate both of y'all's hard work and effort, because those wide receiver interviews we shared today was directly from the source, right?
Yep, from a source, and it was sent to me, and I put it in OAT, and
Thank you for bringing it up.
And I also DM'd them to Barry. So those interviews were done 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 my time.
Okay. Good deal. So if you're in OAT, if you're a Cowboy fan and you're not in my group, or our group rather, make sure you come over there and enter, because we'll screen your credit at the door. We'll check it out. But here's all the videos. KELZ is dropping all of the intels from the combine here. So tomorrow is going to be a big day though, right? Tomorrow is supposed to be the big day. Yeah. What we got to look forward to tomorrow, KELZ, because you're going to be adminning of the day tomorrow. So tell everybody what you're going to be doing.
So I will be dropping, same thing, interviews from players. The interview portion will be more running backs, some O-linemen, wide receivers, quarterbacks. I will also get more footage from combine and everything, and just drop those in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wake up, because it starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be ready, because I think it ends at 6 or 7. Tomorrow is a long day. I didn't count how many quarterbacks will be
But what can you, hold on now, you speaking my language now, because I heard something with Jackson Dart today in the Dallas Cowboys. I know he have interviewed with the Cowboys, right? KELZ?
Well, I don't think he has interviewed yet, or he's scheduled to interview, but I want to get people, he won't be in the later rounds.
I know that the media is just on it. I just wanted to bring it up before we get out of here.
I do believe that he's going to go
second, third round is where he's projected to go. They say if he does good at his 40 time, he does good at his if he does good, he can project it to be a first round pick, is what they're saying.
Yeah, there you go. You see it right there. That's going to be on episode 8. So we're on episode 4 coming in this week on offensive linemen. Then you got to get ready, because we're going to have defensive 3 back-to-backs. We're going to have defensive line and then linebackers and then defensive backs after we do offensive line.
Yeah, ahead, I do know Cam Ward will not be doing any of the on-field workouts or drills. It's another quarterback that is not. I can't find it.
Yeah, Charles hit me and we were talking that Jackson Dart. I say, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, y'all tap in week 8. We're going to talk about Dak or Dart.
I mean, could you imagine that, though? Like, for shits and giggles, guys, could you imagine him doing very well? He actually leaps into the first round. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so imagine we fall. Let's get the mock draft simulator up. Let's see, can we talk it up on the mock draft simulator?
I'm just saying, could we go as crazy as getting a quarterback at the 12th pick, man, or trade down and get a quarterback and get 2 picks in the first round? I mean, hey,
no, because like
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to saying it would happen, KELZ, but I'm saying for shit and giggles, that would be crazy.
Yeah, because I'm like, to me, that's like a waste of a first round pick. Because, like I said, they will have to come off the bus getting ready to play.
Right, I know. And he getting $5 million as a backup quarterback. That ain't a bad money though.
Man, I appreciate both of y'all, because y'all have brought some new tools here for all of the fans. So y'all give it up.
Think about it. Trey Lance is getting paid $5 million to be a backup quarterback. Never saw the damn field. So I mean, if we get a first round,
Jared didn't come out, but I heard that was fool's gold. That's what I heard.
Fool's gold. That wasn't his fault.
I know that.
If I was the head coach and I knew what skills that he possessed, even with the 26 games combined that he has between high school and the pros, and I know that he's a runner, I would use him on those third downs and red zones.
Totally, but you know.
Hey, we didn't hear none of that you said, but we got this mock draft simulator going on. Something going on with your. We can hear you now. But we're pick 12, Dallas. Look at this. Tedero is there. Offensive tackle Will Campbell is there. Look, we're gonna do these first three tricks. We're gonna do these first 3 rounds because we want to see where Jackson Dart is gonna come out at since we brought the Jackson Dart up. KELZ, who you got?
Oh, Ashton is there. I would take Genty. Go Genty.
Genty. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, there you go. So draft Genty. We went over this already. We talked about this. The number 9. If it's under the number that's here on the corresponding pick, you're going to get a high grade. So make sure when you use Mock Draft Simulator, thanks to my guy Charles here, we got some tools for your toolbox here. This upcoming draft, we're going to pull Genty and see we get an A+ right there. And so we're going to let this simulator go down through. We're going to see if our guy Jackson Dart's going to be there.
Yeah. Starks just left. I saw that.
Your boo-boo's going to Kansas City.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, Dallas is coming up. Here we go. Reject.
Quarterback.
Boom. And he ain't a reach. Look at that. His stock is already increased, Charles. He's at 38, baby.
He's gone up one day. See that?
He's already gone up.
Hey, Lance Kifflin, I like the kid, man. I really do. He's coached from a very good college.
All right, so we're going to stick with KELZ's theory here. Running back, wide receiver. Which of these wide receivers we pulling the trigger on after we took Ashton in the first round?
Let's go to wide receiver. Let's see it.
Is there? We're there.
Besh is still there. Jack Besh is there.
Man, you got your highest grade guy, Golden.
I like Golden.
Tez is right there.
I like Golden, but you don't go that low, though, remember?
Yeah, but Tez, see, that's an example. Thank you. That's an example of a reach. Right. Here, and we'll just teach everybody that's tapping in with us too. We seen Jackson Dart was already there. Say if the Cowboys did wide receiver, you see, because his number was an 80 something, we got a C+ grade. So that's the definition of a reach, and I covered that on my Patreon. So shout out to all of the Patreon. Shout out to my guy Charles who helped us explain that.
We want to educate everybody on this channel that hey, when come draft time, we need to literally think as fans, just like Will McClay would be in the war room, why we're drafting these players.
Okay, Jackson Dart went in the second round. So here's our quarterbacks, just for shits and giggles. They go Quinn Ewers. Oh, no, they don't want him. They want the other guy named
Will
Manning,
Howard.
right?
Quinn Ewers is on our board. Tyler Shue is on our board. Kyle McCord is on our board.
What position y'all want to look at? KELZ, which one you want to look at?
Third round pick.
We need an O-line.
Tackle?
We need O-line. It's a lot of stuff we need.
Yeah, we need a lot of stuff. But just to give everybody kind of an idea, you want to get the good draft grade. You don't want to reach too low.
Right.
But at the same time, you can, look at how these players are going. So just to clear the point, make the point here, Jackson Dart, his stock is already going up and he ain't even got to no pro day yet. So, yeah, we're going to keep it alive here because at week 8, we're going to be talking about it. So if you're a Dak hater and you've been ready for Dak to go, we know y'all are out there. I'm trying to activate y'all, get y'all into the conversation. Look, I don't like Dak haters that are problem identifiers. Look, it's all easy to point out what's wrong with a guy all day long. But I need a solution identifier. And my solution is Jackson Dart. Now, whether we draft him or not, that's neither here nor there. But I'm pulling for the Dak haters. I need y'all to tap in and give us a solution on which quarterback the Cowboys should draft. Because based on that, if Jackson Dart is gone and we get into the later rounds, like my girl KELZ says, just entertain folks with a couple of names, maybe if on the quarterback radar that you see at Dallas there, if these names are gone, who are the Cowboys looking at?
I know they've interviewed Quinn
Ewers from Texas.
Ewers from Texas.
But the ones that is making more sense to them is Dylan Gabriel from Oregon, Seth Hennigan from Memphis, Kyle McCord from Syracuse, Curtis Roick from Indiana, and Tyler Shue, SHOUGH from Louisville.
Okay.
Which he had a really good game in the Senior Bowl. Tyler Shue played very well, so he's definitely on the radar, definitely. Me personally, I like Kyle McCord. I think Kyle McCord is a solid quarterback in the later rounds, in the 3rd, 4th round, maybe even 5th round if he goes that low.
Well, there you have it. So if you have not seen that link yet, if you don't know about the mock draft simulator and you just learned about it here today, like we said, we're not only trying to predict which positions the Cowboys are going to draft. You had something to add, Charles?
Yeah, BG, I know we are going off topic or whatever. Did we ever talk about the tight ends tonight?
No, we didn't get into tight ends, I don't think.
No, we missed that on.
We can cover them tomorrow, our offensive group. We got wide receiver, running back, and all that stuff.
Okay.
We'll lump them in all in together. So, because I know my girls, KELZ, is going to be admin another day on BDG. So look for her on the admin side. But we appreciate everybody tapping in here with us this evening, day 2. I didn't plan on a day 2 recap, but my girl KELZ hit me and said, check your inbox. You know, we doing a show. And I'm like, okay, let's go. And then my guy, Charles, said, giddy up, let's go. And now we're here. And then we finished with the day 2 recap. Like we said, we'll be live. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. KELZ, maybe, maybe again.
I think the last, I think it ends at 6 or 7, but I do have to give a shout out to my dynamic tight ends coach, London Wells.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He did participate today, huh?
Yeah. This is the second combine that he has led. Let me get it right. The blocking explosion, the deepen, and the curl drills. I call the blocking ones the body bags.
Speaking of Londa, here we go. You talking about him right there?
Yeah, we sent you pictures and videos. Yep.
That's our tight end coach right there?
Yes, sir. That's London Wells, baby.
That was one of our heavy free agents.
Yeah, you see it right there. Tight ends. We're getting ready to prelude that for tomorrow. I'm your boy BG. That's my girl KELZ. That's my guy Charles. It's the day 2 recap. We'll see y'all tomorrow on day 3. Look for my girl KELZ to be on the admin of the day, and also check in the OAT. So if you're a Cowboy fan and you watch this late, you just showed up on Facebook or you're on LinkedIn or YouTube, hop in over there, get into OAT. A lot of great stuff going on, especially all the intel from my girl KELZ. And we'll see y'all tomorrow on the next episode.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.